Hello from me and my emotional support plans. So this kind of was originally going to be a 60-minute video, but that's not going to happen because I don't have the time, and that is life. So we're going to do 30 minutes. 30 minutes kind of flow, whatever yoga. Okay, just a nice way to move, do something, and maybe throw in some new shapes. So because it's 30 minutes, we want to kind of express it on a little bit. So we're going to have you warm up, shall we say, from standing. So remember to move in a way that you're happy, in a way that your body likes. Avoid any movements that you think are painful. Yeah, common sense stuff. Work with your needs, don't injure yourself. So when you're ready, bring yourself towards the front of your mat or your practice area and stand up nice and tall. Press the feet into the ground. Feel as if the head is lifted by a piece of string and the arms just hang heavy. And it's here that I want you to take 5 big breaths in and out. I'm going to use this time to just allow the distractions of the world to fall away or become less distracting. Start to think about the body and how it feels. See how those little movements that we make start to affect us and the way we move. When you're ready, let's open the eyes. Take the hands to the hips. Take a big breath into the belly. Lift through the chest, and as we exhale, just take a little lean back. That focus from the shoulder blades. Breathing in back to center, and let's just round it back. That focus coming from the belly region. From there, lifting up. Again, hands to the hips. Take a breath in, and let's push the hips over to the right, leaning to the left. Before we rise up, and over to the other way. Hips to the left, leaning to the right. Now breath in, hands to heart center, twist to the left, and then exhale. Breathing in back to center, feel that belly tighten, and then exhale to the right. Beautiful. This time lift the arms up. Inhaling. Exhaling as we twist to the left, and then reach the arms out. That breath in lifts and twists you back to center. Continue on to the right as we exhale to extend and reach. Beautiful. Back up. Exhale, hands drop, shoulders roll, chin tucks. We're going to roll the spine down. Hanging heavy at the bottom. Then breathing in, press the ground away with the feet and ripple up once more. Beautiful. Good. Shake the legs out. Move the body. Grab a drink if you need to. What we're going to do is going to go into your sun salutation. We're going to do 3. I'm going to run through each levels the way that we like. If you know it, if you love it, if you know what level you want to work at, go straight in. Drop the knees all the time. Keep the knees up. It's entirely up to you. So, standing nice and tall. Are the toes touching or have the feet hip distance? Again, we're standing heavy. Find that length through the arms. Take a breath in. Reach the arms up. Look to the sky. Exhale, falling. Hips go back. Fingers falling down. Breathing in, lift and flatten the back. Exhaling, hands go down. We're stepping back to a plank. Perfect. Nice long line. From here, we can drop the knees, release the toes. Feel the tension in the belly. With an exhale, we're going to lower to the floor. Inhale, squeeze those shoulder blades. Lift the chest, feel like a cobra. When you're ready, we're exhaling, rolling back and up into that downward dog. For 2 to 3 more breaths here, breathing into the back, pressing the floor with the hands, find that length into the back. And we can soften the knees. When you're ready, let's soften the knees. Look to the hands and step forwards. Exhaling in, step forward, fold. Breathing in, lift and flatten the back. Exhale, let go again. Take a big breath in, press the ground away, reach the hands up. And we're staying here. Let's look forward. Exhale to settle. With an inhale, look up, find more height. And exhale, flounce all the way down into round 2. Breathing in, pull the shoulder blades back. Find the tension by the bra straps. Then exhaling, hands down, back to plank. We can drop the knees, or perhaps with an exhale, we're floating to the floor, so those elbows bent. Release the toes, inhale, lift the chest. Your little cobra or up dog. When you're ready, tuck the toes, lift the hips high for downward dog. Remember, the toes and the hands and the feet can move. Your downward dogs are likely to change as you practice. In a class, over time, whatever. Talk about that length of the spine. Again, knees soften. Let's look to the hands and step forward. Exhaling to let go. Inhaling to lift. Exhale again as we let go. Then breathing in, push the ground away, hands lift to the sky. We're looking up, and then we're looking forward. Keep that length, keep that height. Big breath in, look up, and then exhale forward. Final time, just inhale up. Exhale down, back, plank. So you know the options, knees, floor, or maybe if we exhale, we're floating halfway for chaturanga. That inhale to lift into up dog. We can go onto the tops of the feet. For exhaling, tuck the toes again. Rise up, downward dog. 3 breaths, wrapping those elbows in, pressing the floor away. Feel that pull into the belly as we breathe. And in that next breath, let's bring the knees down. Nice and wide as we push back, child's pose. The next breath, we're going to ripple up, all fours. Then from here, we'll spin onto your back and lie down. Take the feet as wide as the hips. So reposition the pelvis, we get that little tuck under so we can feel as much of the lower back pressing into the floor. Place the hands down, so the fingertips giving you some support. Do some active hip work first. So I'm taking left foot to right thigh. Now it's an active figure 4. I'm pulling my right leg up. So hands stay on the floor to give us support while that work is coming from the right leg. Stretch the left hip. So you can lift up maybe, working into the hamstring. And then back down. One more breath into the belly, and then exhale, release. Take a full body stretch. And on to the other side. Bend the knees, reset the pelvis. Righty onto the left thigh. Then pull up. Okay. Use your brain to try and push that knee out as the left thigh presses up. And then exhale. Beautiful. From here, soles of the feet together. We're finding that inner thigh stretch in Supta Baddha Konasana. Then from here, reach the arms up overhead. We're going to work with a bit of an odd concept, this kind of able to pull and push. So we take a breath in. I'm going to try and pull the shoulder blades back a little bit. Get that tension between the rhomboids, between the shoulder blades, and then breathing into the belly. Keep that tension there, that lift of the tits. I'm going to try and ripple up. So if we tuck the chin in, it's often a bit nicer, but we're looking to get that really intense sensation into the trunk and the abdominal region. So pull back, that retraction of the shoulder blades, but then that lift and crunch of the abdominals. One more breath. And exhale. You bring everything up, knees in, round the back, maybe a little rook or roll side to side, whatever you like. So from here, we're going to flip onto all fours. You can just turn over, or we can cradle. Hands behind the knees, that cradle. We're rocking up and down. Rounding, flattening, rounding, flattening. Beautiful. From there, back to your all fours. Take a cat-cow, round and down. 2 more, round and down. Beautiful. 1 more. Then take that left foot towards the left hand. Fingertips are pulling you forward. From here, pressing up. Take the hands behind the head as we lean back into that little crescent lunge. Breathing in, we rise. Find balance. Exhale, twist to the left. Stretching those arms out. For bringing the right hand down, left hand up, little twisting this. Swelling all the way around. Back to all fours. Take a cat-cow. Round and down. Tuck the toes and take a little press back. Think of it like an active child's pose. So it's not going to be super comfortable, but we are going to stretch the feet into the knees. Lifting up. Right foot to right hand. Fingertips are pulling you forward. So you get that little tilt to the chest, driving into the hip. Then rising, lifting into the slow lunge. Hands behind the head. Breathing into the belly. Into the exhale as we lean back. Inhaling up. Exhaling, twisting to the right. Stretch those arms out. And taking left knee to the floor, right knee to the sky, swelling around. Beautiful. Coming back. All fours. So, instead of a little flow, we're actually going to do a little dolphin-esque flow. Up into your forearms. We can have hands down onto the floor, elbows as wide as your shoulders, or we can interlace the fingers to make a little triangle. Press the ground away with the forearm, tuck the toes, breathe into the belly and lift. Keep the floor pressing away with those upper arms. And that strength and that pressing to the shoulders. And we can take feet forward for more intense shoulder region, or we can take the feet back. So that's to work a bit more into the trunk and the belly. And exhale, knees down. Push back, child's pose. We're rippling up. All fours. And cat-cow again. Round and down. Take the left foot forward. Pull the body. Inhale, lift. Keep the arms up this time. Take that lean back from the pelvis. We inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist to the right, that open position. For swirling left hand down. Right hand up. And continuing that right hand forward. Back to all fours. A cat-cow. Tuck the toes and push back for a moment. And then forward. More onto righty, keep those elbows pulling back. So, right foot forward. Drag the torso, feel that hips and groin working. Lift up. The lift up comes from the feet that press into the ground. So, inhale high, exhale, twist to the right. So that closed twist first. And breathe in to lift. Exhale, twist out to the left, open twist. And then taking righty to the floor, lefty to the sky. Swirling it around. And then down and back, all folks. Dolphin part 2. Forearms. So again, we can go palms down. Make sure those elbows are nice and close together. Press the floor weight to get rounded to your back and then lift. And find the distance that works for you as you continue to press the floor away. 2 more breaths. Then next breath, knees down, hips back. And unravel. Find your way to all fours. We're going to vinyasa away out. So rising, downward dog. Have a little paddle the heels. When you're ready, let's ripple forward. Plank, drop the knees if you wish, or lower, chaturanga. Inhale, lift, up dog. Exhale, rise. Downward dog. 1 more breath here. When you're ready, paddle the feet, walk them forward. And nice and heavy. Then breathing in, let's ripple the body up. Fabulous. Have a drink if you need to. We'll go into the little first standing sequence. Beautiful. So we're going to start with a balance. Bring your feet hip distance, toes point forward. Get those big toes specifically working so you feel strong. Shift the weight over onto that right foot. Take an inhale to lift left knee up. And we can hold that with the left hand. Look to the distance. Ooh. We can stay here. Maybe we want to go a little bit deeper. So we allow the right hand to take control of that left leg. Don't think about the hips, just think about the upper body. We can continue that twist where perhaps the left arm's coming behind. Ooh, maybe we fall. If you do, just get back in. Then back to center. Release the leg. And with an exhale, we're stepping back to a high lunge. Knees are soft. Hands are lifting up. And exhale, draw them down by the elbows, those cactus arms. Excellent. 1 more breath into that belly. And exhale. This time as we inhale, we're going to straighten the arms and straighten that back leg. Or reaching forward for the arrow lunge. 1 long line, hands to heel. 1 more breath. Then inhale, lift. Twist out to the left. Find yourself to a warrior 2. Let's have a little flounce. So reach forward with the right. Inhale, reverse. Your next breath finds forearm to thigh. We're lifting left hand up and then over. Don't think, just allow it to move. Going back. Warrior 2. Next breath, flounces, hands forward and down. It's back to knees or plank and a vinyasa. Down, up, and back. 1 more breath. I'm stepping forward. Rippling the body up. And on to the other side. So weight over to the lefty. Maybe we're actually going to be a little bit less wobbly. Weight into the left foot. Bring your right knee up. Again, maybe you want to hold it with the right hand. This could be enough. I'm going to hold this for the next 4 to 5 breaths. Ooh, we're not good today. Again, perhaps we want to go for the left hand to the right. Okay, this could be it. Or maybe we want to stretch that right hand around. Then bringing your body back. Release the knee. Exhale, step back. High lunge. Good. So make sure your feet are a good distance apart. It's going to help with balance. Both knees are soft, working into the hips. Hands are lifting. And exhale to pull the elbows down. When you're ready, let's straighten that back. Reach the arms up. Now exhale, leaning you forward to this arrow style lunge. Beautiful. Next breath in, lifting and twisting to the right. Drop that right heel, warrior two. Beautiful. Hands and body to the side. Reverse your warrior, forward and then up. Good. Flouncing, taking forearm to thumb. Right hand's reaching up and then over. Little flounce. And then back. Warrior two. Beautiful. Next breath, all the way down. Back to your plank, and this time let's take the knees down. All fours. Hands are going to go forward for puppy pose. Puppy up. And when you're ready, push back. Child's pose. Or rippling up. All fours. Good. Make your way to your downward dog. So working with the right side. Take a breath in, lift that right leg high. Maybe it wants to bend and open, stretching into the hip. Maybe you want to go knee to elbow, a little bit more fire. Or kicking back and up. Either way, we're all going to step forward with the right foot and rise to a high lunge. Good, get that heaviness in the shoulders. Feel that pull up through the belly. And once again, let's inhale, lift the arms, straighten the legs, and twist out. Good. So you'll find yourself with the straightened legs. I'm going to take a step forward. That left leg, working into a triangle pose. So we'll reach forward. Your right hand, that left hip's going to pop back. We're going as far as we can. It's down, either to the calf, the ankle, maybe the foot, or the floor. Imagine that top hand is being pressed backwards. So open the chest, allow that nipple to twist around. Maybe with a big breath in, we want to reach that bottom hand forward. A bit more fire. Looking to either thumb. And when you're ready, we're all going to look to the right foot as we inhale to rise. Beautiful. Drop the hands to the hips. Step that left foot out. So we're squaring the hips to the front of the mat. Beautiful. Soften the knees if you've got particularly rough hamstrings as we pull those elbows back. Breathe in. Guide the body forward. Try and keep those hips relatively straight on. Beautiful. Then inhale, pull the body up. From here, we're working to a warrior three. Press the body forward, that left foot. So weight onto the right. Hands to the hips, maybe to the chest if you want. Take a breath into the belly. And with an exhale, we're leaning forward. Maybe we get to lift that leg and lean forward. Hands can be released wherever you wish. Then take a big breath in and rise to standing. Exhale down. Let's flow to the side. So reach the arms up and then down. Take a lift. Hands and plank. We go down. We go up and back. Fabulous. So lefty this time. Again, lifting left leg. Maybe it bends and twists. Maybe it's knee to elbow. And back. Either way, we're all going to step forward. Rise to that high lunge. Beautiful. Knees are soft. Heaviness to the shoulders. That pull up. It's going to feel slightly backwards, but it's not. We just don't want to be punching forward. Because this is a good way to make sure the hip flexors are happy. Big breath in, hands rise, legs lift, and we turn. What looks like that long warrior two. So stepping righty forward for good Trikonasana triangle hips. Hands to shoulders. Reaching lefty forward, right hips back, and when you're ready, it's an exhale down. That right hand gets pressed by an imaginary force. And again, perhaps if you wish, you can reach that bottom hand forward, a bit more fire. We're all looking to the left foot as we inhale to rise. Drop the hands, the hips. Step righty, slightly out. Square those hips. The hips going forward is way more important than feet truly forward. Okay, they're going to splay a bit. It's absolutely fine. So, hands to hips. Again, soften the knees if the hamstrings are a bit rough. Pull, elbows back. Fill the belly, and with an exhale, we're leaning. It's very much the energy of the arse backwards, chest forwards. And again, squeeze that backsides, rise to standing. Push yourself from that right foot onto the left. So it's that action. Take a big breath into the belly. And again, with an exhale, perhaps we want to lift that back leg into your warrior three. And again, breathing in, we're rising. Oh, exhale, standing. Fabulous. Plant those feet down. Take a lift of the arms up overhead. Exhale, leaning back, but lift as we lean. Then rise. Take a little slide to the left. And then up. Slide to the right. Drop the hands down. Step back. Find all fours. Beautiful. Step that lefty out. Literally would not be a class photo kick pose. So find that tension in the inner thigh. Allow your hands to go maybe a little bit further forward so we can get more movement. Backwards and forwards. And change sides. And back to all fours. Beautiful. Well, coming up, your little runner's lunge. My hips are tight. So, you know what, my class. Let's go with lefty forward. Square the hips off and feel free to grab a cushion or pad the knee a bit further. So suggest taking yourself slightly beyond 90 degrees in that front knee. Square everything off, tuck the hips, and then we're going to push everything forward. And again, the aim is to keep the torso upright. So maybe the hands will want to be on the thighs. And then back and change. Square, tuck, push, lift. Beautiful. and then release. Flouncing onto your butt and then onto your back. Big sigh. Yeah. Pull the knees up, round, stretch, and then release. Push the heels away. Excellent. Then from there, let's pull right knee up, drag it across for that supine twist. And back to center. Chain sides. And over. And back to center. Bend the knees, take the feet flat to the floor, and then just allow the knees to swish from side to side. Maybe a bit more into the hip, and then lower back. Then breathe in, and settle. Gonna take 2 minutes just to rest. And this can be in any position you like. Have the eyes open, your eyes closed. Just 2 minutes of quiet. Take a deep breath. When you're ready, bring that body back into focus. Maybe you need a bend, or twist, or stretch. When you're ready, punch yourself over. Find a comfortable position to sit in. Let's say thank you. And say namaste. And I hope it was useful.